1990, 11,996. Why 11,996? 30-minute profile. 2 sessions ago. Value area low. Last session wicked off of it. Couldn't get above it. Couldn't get above it. Globex. What Globex do? Right? Okay. See this? Look, right here. Look at that. Wicked. Right off of it. Try it again. Oh, there it is. Try it again. Try it again. And now the structure that we're looking at is 11,996. You have the point of control for this session at 11,996. That's the point of control. Okay. That is last session's value area high. So we've established that price cannot get auctioned above this. We now cannot get above this, so we are stepping down in value. The value of the contract is being perceived as lower and lower. So I do anticipate the July point of control being hit, and this is why. Right now we have a monthly, which is December, so it's not very large profile, but we have a double distribution on the monthly profile so far. Monthly only being a couple days. Today's only the 4th. So right in between that, we treat them as separate structures. So I look for 963 to be hit. Okay. That is my thesis. That's the reason why 11,996. That's the reason why that's a good spot. Okay. We see we have bid on the left side, ask on the right. Any numbers on the right indicate the bid, the contract was sold at a higher price than the, step below it. Okay. But there's, on the left, it usually indicates selling the number. Okay, but we don't know. It's order matching. People exchange contracts for certain reasons. So really, you just gotta wait till they're at a point of interest, an area of interest. Felt that this was a real good risk reward right here. So we're going to see, but right now, that last session's value area high last session's value, this top blue line right here, 11,995, 11,995, like 75 ish. So feels like we got in at the top. Realistically, the target should be the bottom of the value area, 119.81, 11,981. That's the bottom of the value area. There. 11,981 value area. See, these are pretty much the same. Close, but this does have a couple. The blue does have a couple more days in it. The players that move the market are not interested in this is an unfair price above last session's value area high. It's unfair. They don't want, the imbalance. They're not willing to cause an imbalance that will lift the ask any higher than what the value area high is of last session. So people have entered people have entered short here, and that's expensive. That's the context. Looking to buy back at 119.81. That's previous area, but I really believe that well, obviously they sold here. The institutionals did. The people that really moved the market have sold here, and really look for them to take profit. I believe that they see a lot of liquidity here at the July POC. It was, look at that. That's if you look up here at the R, okay, it's 131 points in 30 minutes. So it's still valid. It is still valid. Of course, it went, the news. My goodness, yeah, like butter. But I think it's still valid for a target. I want to target that. I don't believe. I'm just looking at the bottom of this value area. That's my context. Of course, now we're back up. I just moved my stop way out of the way just so I didn't get wicked. Of course, I'm gonna have a mental stop, but can't let the noise. Can't get caught up in the noise. $81 is the value area low. 81, and I put that here. So on the, I do like on the Globex, I'd like a 15-minute chart. I really do. Kind of, you know, gets both. It's kind of my sweet spot. It's actually a pretty decent distribution. If we look at the profile so far on the session, she really, I mean, the session's not done, but just so far, um, we have a pretty decent distribution. So, and when it's like this, that's actually better. Hey, buy at the edge and target the POC, sell at the top, or sell at the top value area. Make sure that price is not going to be accepted above that. Target the POC. Right now, I am targeting value area low. Well, it's moved up now. Let's go 119.85. That'll be our. Let's move this right. 1985. Call it. Let's see. We will see. Love TOS. I really do. Overall, the session, even on a 5-minute, you can see even on a 5-minute, you can see the value, uh, the value area high being not buyers not being interested in anything above last session's value area high. And it's just a confluence of different things right now that's just telling me that the people who are in the market that move the market are not interested in auctioning, lifting the bid. Actually, I think lifting the ask of recent information, recent last session. This is good, solid information. They're not interested in it. So it tells me that 85 is the target. I keep it under target 63. And this wasn't so much the footprint. So, bid and ask, right? Sellers on the left, buyers on the right. Not much. Real wiki. Not a lot of volume. Slippage. What I do is from swing, I like to get my profile.
Order submitted.
Right?
Order canceled.
Do that. And a lot of the times I'll wait for this profile to be violated before I enter. Especially after a pivot, like it's a swing right there, right? Swing low. And I'll do it for the
Order submitted. Order canceled.
I'll get burnt one day. I can't change my volume profile settings. I do not have NinjaTrader Lifetime. Can't afford that. Do have I'll post it in the description. Mr. Zenobi coded this. You can see how we're just on the swing, and what we're looking for is the numbers to get lower. We have a low number there. Like this is total volume, right? So just start to die off. Right now I'm going to do the downside. Downside. Keep my
Order submitted.
And here we can see
Order canceled.
Have the POC of just this downside move. All the volume was up here, so people were not interested in. So that's 41. Total contracts, and we can see out of that 41 total contracts that 30. I can't tell. Okay, 30 were on the ask, and it could be the longs getting out of position. It could be aggressive sellers coming in that market. We have to keep in mind. We have to keep that in mind. Looking for a graphic here. I have a graphic kind of, goes over what I'm saying. Gotta find it. Because of the rejection of that value area low from 2 sessions ago, and then the rejection of the value area high from last session, my thesis is that I believe that over the course of the night we will hit that July POC. But I'm only shooting for like the bottom of the value area. This session's value area low is what I'm shooting at. Yeah, looking for the. Just gotta find it here. Thought I did. Oh yeah. Go. So right. Leave again. Oh, listen, look. No, it's just noise. What? I want to be on the side of the institution. So what are they doing? They are not accepting any value above those areas that we talked about, right? So I really believe making your own Discord for your notes and stuff is really, really good. That's what I've done. And I just shared this to my Discord. So uh, when you see the footprint, these are things, you know, it's called order matching. So you can't look at the bid side and say, well, that's a sell. You can't look at the ask side and say, well, hey, that's a buy. Yeah, the ask is being lifted, yes, but um, again, I mean, how do you know which one of these it is on each side? Don't. So really read a couple of good books here recently. Again, it's something else I'm looking for. So if you're looking for a good book to read, this one is really amazing. It's like $9.99 from Amazon. This one is like 51, and of course the VPA Bible is like $4.99. So this one right here though is amazing. Really, really simplifies a lot of things. And using TPO and Orderflow. Oh yeah, yeah, that's another reason too. Started. It's another reason for my thesis was the TPO chart. So we had the TPO, and the cyan is the initial balance. This is the TPO point of control. This is the volume profile point of control. I really need to do better at the color scheme here. I gotta adjust it just right. But this is our Globex session that we're in. Balanced. The time price opportunity chart saw everything above essentially our level. We had the TPO POC had stepped down. Value has dropped a little. Value here. The top of the value area at resistance at the previous sessions. Point of control, volume point of control, volume point of control, TPO control, volume point of control, TPO point of control. So last session, TPO point of control was resistance for our session today. Notice here doesn't taper off. Doesn't have a nice bell curve. So if we get around 60s, 1260, that level should break pretty easy, simply because there's not a taper See, there's only one TPO below that. Okay. See how there's nice buying tails here. Poor high, poor low, high. Do expect structure to be fixed, or this will be addressed. Gotta have, TPO kind of gives you a heads up on, see how here's a nice taper. This taper. I want at least a couple of TPOs on each side. Otherwise, it's just poor high or poor low, subject to getting fixed. But right here is a telltale sign. I'm not a TPO chart subject matter expert by any means, just reading the book, but TPO tells me is at this level. This should be addressed. Should be a couple TPOs. Then I'll make that nice taper. See, we're getting close to our entry. Let's see.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
So volume there. I would definitely like to see it up here. Came there, I don't know what I was doing. We just take everything from. I almost see that as a up thrust or false breakout. Let's see.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
If you look at the volume profile of this, okay, here too. Just hit another 30-minute candle, so into a new TPO. So just from the range that we're currently in, from here, already here, this candle. Suggests that once we hit this side, this is like a normal distribution. There's an outlier right here, but just a normal distribution, so should find our way back. This is a nice balanced profile for the most part. I mean, you have a little bit right here, but I'm only talking like 20 candles or so in this present state that we're in. I anticipate finding a way. Oh, that was a good spot right there. Good spot. Need to pay more attention. But I do have a problem with always cashing out too early. Always. Then I'm mad because I'll cash in on $300 and meanwhile it runs to 900, 1200, whatever the case is. And had a couple buddies suggest, hey man, just leave a runner, but I don't know why I just can't do it. Let's cash it out. Problem is, now I'll grab this. The price will be follow the price down. And never let it hit target. Which I honestly believe target for the session should be 63. just because of the stepping down in value. That might be wrong. Getting ready to test entry. This is that value area high, right? So this is that we're in that value area high. Yeah, another reason I started got into this trade, and I think it's about right here in this candle. Started the video is really just to keep my mind off of it and try to keep me in the trade. See that a little detrimental. Been a good spot. 86 had been 10 points. That was 2 G's right there. Two G's. But this is an eval account, a 250K eval account, 15K profit. Option 1 from Bullock, so it does go against you. That option 1 does. At the end of the day, the session is actually balanced. Really good on the 30-minute chart. Especially at this time, got a couple of hours until some volume starts coming back in the market. I'm definitely gotta get to work. It's value high. See how, or I mean, I gotta not get ready for work. I don't work till gotta take a shower. Wife's already put her dog to sleep, so she's not trying to wait on me too long. That 30-minute chart. Or just bumping right against the top of that value high. Really, it's a dip. At least anticipate a dip now. Spring, if we are going to go higher, do anticipate spring, that we call spring, happening. But it, see here, it's A, B, C, spring. C, yeah, see. Let's look at the numbers, the profile. Okay, so the actual just
Order submitted. Order canceled.
that are traded. Yes. See a lot of red. So that's that market aggression. type of participant is it? What are these numbers? It's red numbers. That okay? So the ask, it's red. That was not more numbers on the ask, right? So numbers on the ask. Diagonal. See, that's 7, 4. 7's higher than 4. The ask. Excuse me. So sorry. The bid. Just a term. C. So the profile is now.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
So we have high concentration of contracts right in this area. And sellers, buyers. Sellers on the left, buyers on the right. Point of control are these little rectangles. Okay, people hitting the bid. Again, remember this is our value area high for last session. Okay, they might bust through. Okay, lifting the ask. See, at 16, contracts were exchanged. Here at the point of control, 19, 9, 28 got exchanged. Then immediately there was somebody waiting there. definitely like to see this get smashed. Ten coming in, 11, 19 on the ask, but it goes back to what we were saying. You don't really know. Ask is the right hand column, okay? You don't. Was it profit takers? What was it happening? Filling it out right now. If this fails, should go back to the bottom. Should go back to the value area low. This is what order matching, and you see people videos, order flow videos. They talk about the imbalances, right? You want to trade when there's an imbalance. But this book, two books I showed you, they address it's this, man. Like it's order matching. This is what it addresses. Just because there's an imbalance, can't assume. If we have a lot of numbers come in on the ask, can't can't assume that it's people buying. Hell, it might be sellers. I don't know. Some stuff else and some CT stuff here. Was this book awesome? That's the one I showed you. Trade Pro really helped me out get an understanding. These guys here, my God, it'll world change just by watching this video here. Your world change. I've tried the dome, but really looking for some good information stuff. Trade Brigade. It's good. Trade Brigade. Trade Lounge had some good videos. Thought I good, good. This is a good PDF. I think I've watched this one. They wanted. This is good. Trying to keep my mind off the trade, guys. That's what I'm trying to really. like that the current candles point of control was at the swing. Point of control here. Let's see what we're looking at.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
They're not auctioning. For buyers. Well, we'll say buyers. The number on ask is telling. See the number of bid contracts exchanged right here. Less. Ask contracts exchanged. All of this to the delta. It's like absorption. See, look at that number. So as of right now, so this suggests that, or at least for this candle, participants were not interested in lifting the ask or sustaining it. They were interested in up here at the top. It's like now trapped longs. So very, very important. Now this is an area where you're going to use, I think it comes in handy to use the footprint. This is our value area high. So, and our point of control. It's a confluence of two important areas. $28 contracts lifted the ask. And 28 more. You got these people, this group of people here. They're not trying to be hurt. Again, this is right at our point. area I'm going to highlight there. Love to see this get rejected. But it's, see, it's they don't, they, it's not people are not pouring in. Three, couple of contracts on the bid. Yeah, definitely. Guy trying to keep my mind off the trade. Actually, bad thing. I think it worked against me. Trying to stay in the trade. See how it turns out. Now, if you have aggressive buyers that come in, see that on the numbers. Start another candle. We got 5 more minutes. We got another TPO. Good thing is it's not taking off, like it's not rocketing out of that value area. High. That's the good thing. Good. 15 contracts. Yes, at least from the short time frame. The delta suggests that again, this is only 5 minutes, so it's a area to trap longs. Swing.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Again, I can't change the two things.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
So,
Order submitted. Order canceled.
so information.
Order submitted.
Yeah.
Order canceled.
See profile. Nice little leg there. So support. See the CS loops 95. Love to see that. It's a big one there. Some numbers on that. 64. taking it. We had 19 people or 19 contracts that were exchanged. Ask. And that was a perfect spot to go right here. On hindsight, of course it is. In hindsight, thesis was the rejection of this value area high caused us to react pretty good to go down. Hopefully it's a swing high right there. Go. Trap them longs. Trap those longs. Damn straight. Till 40. Let's see. Now we're stacking up. Go. Lift the ask. I'm trying to buy. Look at that. That. Yes. Go. Seeing some aggression come in. Should pick up a little bit. People taking profit at the 20. I do like this right here. Yeah, it's a strong level. cell. Control horizontal line. There you go. It's the current value area low. 84. 15-minute name should go. 80. See, see, folks. And what I'm looking for is this area right here, point of control, which was a point of control that was controlled by the ask. I always say it's controlled by the bid. I'm really, really tired. This was controlled by the bid, so got to wake off of that. That area should hold support for our short, which would be resistance. So bid, ask, bid. I'd like to see these numbers increased. See, there's three contracts were exchanged on the ask. So somebody targeted 20 EMA. That was their stop. Maybe. Like this. Point of control is lower. Right, we're in a short. We have 13. The bid. It's higher than 4. That's why it's. So test this. Right. We've already demonstrated. The market has demonstrated that the participants are not willing to auction to lift the ask to sustain outside of the value area. It's an unfair price. Want to keep it inside of the value area. And my thesis is because of the shape of the profile, it should travel back to the other side. It should travel to the value area low. 30-minute profiles are I think, pretty legit. So you can't tell, I mean, you can still see it's a nice distribution. Nice taper on both sides. 15, you see a little bit better. Yeah, nice pin bar. And 15 is, looking back, it always looks good. My thesis is it's where the other time frame players came in at these values like this. Same exact as the session. Same exact as last session. Not willing to bid the price up. They're not to lift the ask. Do that. Again, we have point of control. Still hasn't changed. It's balanced up. Right against to drop to 81. I don't want. So I can go get ready for bed.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Go for the swing. Let's see what we got.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Last swing. Still in control. 46 contracts exchanged. 7. You've got some possible trapped loans here. 20 contracts that got exchanged, but type of exchange, profit. Uh, we think that sellers got in, or excuse me, buyers got in to lift the ask market. Think that? I mean, it's possible. A couple did. Think not all contracts were, you know, get several different types of exchanges, contract exchanges. So it's interesting. See the points of control staying the same here. Actually, just a couple ticks of each other here. See, we're stepping down. Other here, I think it's your momentum. Sellers here, and again, there's different types of contracts, or different types of contract exchange. Again, it's thought I could pin the 'for instance. So it's 21 EMA right here. So say out of these 13 bid, okay, had a buyer. He says, okay, she, all right, I'm going to sell at the value area high. That could possibly be, um, take profit of opposition. That could be, that's on the ask. That could be this one right here, top one, say, you know, that's what, that's why it's matching is top consideration. Looking at footprint charts. Again, say it's 13, say those two, for instance, these two could have been add buy limit. Sit here 21 EMA. Said okay, we'll take profit at the value area high. Could have been that. Doesn't mean that two doesn't necessarily mean that two contracts were exchanged by people lifting the ask, expecting it to go. Is that possible? Yes, quite possible. People chasing the momentum. You get a tick or two. This can't get in and take it. Could mean that. Yeah, it could mean several things. I mean, it could mean any of these. Sold up here and it came back. They bailed out. Person bailed out. One person bought here. Both happened to this price. It's the big thing. You have to understand order matching. That's the big, big, big takeaway. Matching. To use it as an edge is to have you know where your important levels are, your value, your highs and lows. That's institutional. I mean, everybody sees it. You have to. Well, what time is it? It's the 4-hour block been mitigated. Vienna, 6 hour FG. It's a Tuesday. Is the full moon out? You know, it's not saying that type of trading doesn't work. I'm just saying at some point it gets really challenging to execute a trade. Now, see this number right here, 14, the green, right? So 14 on the ask, bid, ask. What do we think that is? What's happening here? Exchange. Turnover people. It's not. I don't see aggressive buying. They ask. 375. Control. I think retail, maybe. Catching that 20 EMA. Two contracts exchanged on the bid. Nothing on the ask. The ask. You don't really have to look at the numbers. You just, this point of control was ask. This is bid, I'm sorry. This is bid, this is ask. Now your point of control is below. This doji, so are the participants invested in auction higher. For us to go to 81. Okay. It's safe to assume nobody is trying to jump in. Right here. It's kind of no man's land. So it's on the left, correct. Do we think anybody's buying in here? No. Could it be a take profit? Yeah, could definitely be a take profit. Could it be aggressive selling? Or they get a couple people aggressive. It's below TLC's at 21. And retail also, of course. Below point of control. I say go to, because of the distribution profile, even for this session. people that make money will be the people that sold at the value area high, buy back at least the value area low. That's going to be the people that make money. Tested it multiple times. Looking for this to stay below 93. I'd like to see it stay below that area right there. We do not have aggression bedside, so we're at least taking a pause. See those numbers. Nothing on the bedside. It's only contract, only 3. Here's our kind of marker. Let us know. And it's a piece of the puzzle, right? So these people go short on the break of that. They had to stop 1 or 2 ticks above that, above their entry. Is that why? I think 7. They ask. I'd like to see some ask, some bid numbers increasing here. Just like strong trend. Now, breaking the previous candles. I had all the previous POCs, stoppers. I think we have anything to worry about here. Not worried about this area. Causing reversal. Things. Hmm, 30 candle. Pop. See what we got. So the market has participants right on all time frames. Obviously, but we have to ask ourselves, like, you know, what what player, what time frame player would be, could they make money in now this position, right? So I think overall, like, at this on the daily charts, daily, look at all that was bought up. That's incredible. For longs, daily, RTH. I don't get trade RTH, but for right now, just because of the volume distribution profile, statistically should hit 30-minute. Should hit 81 again. I hope so soon because my wife is waiting on me, and I might be sleeping in the doghouse if I don't. This trade don't end here pretty soon. Here is something to look out for. There's two POCs that are equal, right at 19 or 11,990. Favoring the bid side. Got a couple stacked right there. Let's see, down here, big, gigantic, gigantic, but good example. A lot of, you see a big green bar, right? Delta, that's all buyers getting in, but they were being absorbed. So you see, they were being absorbed. And without looking at the numbers, numbers here. We can see the bid. The numbers are higher on the bid. And we have to ask ourselves what's more likely happening. Do we think it's passive buyers here? Stop loss? No, no. Structurally, I don't see anything where people would have entered into a long position, so it's probably not a stop loss of a buy. Maybe some take profit. I see aggressive selling and take profit. Sell position. What I see. All right. See at this 19 or 11,989. The candle close here. Swing low. Yeah, 30-minute candle. 89 and 25.50. So 30-minute. So 89 and what would be 25 really. So below 89.25, and I don't see it in that all. See anything there? 981.50. Do it 86. And like buy. Yeah, I got my limits down here just in case it explodes. Seen it before. Traded in NASDAQ at all. Seen sometimes 20 point out of nowhere. It's nowhere. Take their time. Rhyme or reason. Just other rocket. You know, this is my take here. Profit here. Control was important. So this comes down. I like to get that explosion. Yes. Hit 82 for probability of hitting 82. Seeing this delta candle here. are now in the body of that swing candle. Gotta be careful not to click because it'll click. Maybe let's do this. Let's have the length of the body of the candles too. It's not. They definitely like to see some long ranging candles, some expansion. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Should be done here real soon. That's the boss, wife. Trying to finish this video up. Here we go. Get that wide range. Get that expansion. I'd like to see some delta supported though. My target is the 30-minute value area low. So 82. That's the 82. Do 82.25. this POC to that's resistance. No reason to fail. To tweezer bottom though. Okay, just that C there. Immediately got rejected. Did all we want to do is just get down to here. $81.50 should be safe. But 2s. We talked about it. I still do not see any reason to get out of the trade. Some stops. That's what caused the push, right? Kind of the machine gun pivot. Stop, stop, stop. People trailing stops. The prior candle. That's all that was. The 30-minute. So we do the night print, which got 12 minutes. Start from down candle to this one.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Be a perfect place to load this along for a scalp to the 20. It's only a point, my bad.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled.
.95 is still the session POC lining up with the previous value area high. Still a confluence level there. Got less than 5 minutes on the current candle, 30-minute candle.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
A lot of support right here. Let's see if it moves. Well, I should say a lot of. Right. 12 bid. 2 at the ask. Got the P-shaped profile. B, P. Yeah, a lot of people see that as support. As play doesn't test it again. They want to see they want to see that value here low hit. I believe it will. Or high. 30-minute candle. Some selling. See some bigger numbers though. I think right now though, the possible trapped. Maybe people getting long 21 EMA, maybe. really needing this to drop so I can get to bed. Sure. Lock him in. Can those loans? Maybe trap him. It's typical. It's the right. See. Safe. First down. Leg. Leg. Two thing. Puts us right there in the zone. Sweet. Yeah, people buying. Or two, 2.6 people. If there's any aggressive, you know, here they're trapped. Sure. Yeah, the people that sold at the value area high, looking to take profit at the value area low. $30-minute. Yeah. They get there. 30-minute value area high. So next week's bottom. Should at least make it there, but I want to make it to where my target was for the first time. Sticking with my plan. Not bailing out too soon. Being upset because I bailed out. But I mean, things need market changes. I understand, but sometimes you just got a good feel, good read on something. You just need to stick with it. See, there's no reason to be buying here. Seven contracts exchanged. Take profit from the short, maybe. A lot of slippage too. So go off that POC. Hold. There you go. People lifting the ask. Or should say order matching. It's causing the ask to be lifted. would say was probably the stop. People follow candle down maybe. Had to stop right above that wick. Just a few of those contracts were probably. Come on down. Point control below previous point control. So on the bid. Oh no, these numbers add up to more than these numbers on the ask. This number 50. Take 82. Go through 8150. That's the case we dead explosion. Using this, so value. Come back up, test it. Come back down, push it back up. Oh, oh. Go from the side to the other. Couldn't make it half. Point of control was the target. Value area, point of control. Couldn't continue the momentum. Bulls couldn't continue the momentum any further. That's why target. That's another reason that gives me confidence to stay in this trade. Goes of the lower consecutive lower high. Again, it's 30-minute chart. to keep this low or high right here. Stay with this. And break.
Order submitted. Order canceled.